Birla Sun Life Guaranteed Milestone Plan. Will this insurance policy help you achieve your milestone financial goals? Will this add real value to your portfolio? Let us analyze and evaluate. Hi, this is Ramalingam from holisticinvestment.in. We help individual investors like you to take right financial and investment decisions. Before analyzing and evaluating this particular policy, let us understand the key features and benefits of this policy so that we will be better equipped to analyze and evaluate this policy. This particular policy is not a unit-linked insurance policy. That means this policy is not related to any stock market investments. There is no market risk in this particular investment. The money will be invested predominantly in safe assets. So there is no volatility risk attached to this particular policy. This is like a traditional endowment money back kind of policy. This policy has got guaranteed benefits available in this policy. And this policy can also flexibly cover your spouse also. There can be joint life protection. Of course, there will be additional cost involved in it, but this provision is available here. You can choose the policy term and premium paying term. You will be able to choose. You will be able to increase your what kind of cover you want to have, what kind of additional rider you want to have. All those options are available. And policy term can be chosen as 12 years, 14 years, 16 years, like 26 years. You can pick and choose your premium paying years. You can pick and choose. What is the benefit when we sign up for this particular policy? Predominantly, there are two categories of benefits. One is death benefit. In case as a policy holder, if a policy holder dies, what kind of benefit the nominee gets? This is death benefit. And if the policy holder pays all the due premiums and on maturity, what kind of maturity benefits the policy holder he himself receives? That is maturity benefit. Let us first evaluate both. First, death benefit. When there is an unfortunate death of the policy holder, the insurance company does three calculations. Right, out of these three calculated values, whichever is higher, that is settled to the nominee as death claim. Right, what are all those three valuations, three calculations? The first one is sum assured. Sum assured is 15 times of annual premium. Right, this is the first calculation. Second, 105% of the total premiums paid as on date of death. 105% of the total premiums paid. Third is the maturity sum assured. So all these three valuations are calculated. Out of these, whichever is higher, that is given to the nominee as a death claim. Now, there are some other benefits attached to this policy that you have to understand. This policy can be surrendered after two premiums are paid. That means this policy has got a lock-in period of 2 years. Before 2 years, you will not be able to withdraw. After 2 years, the policy has got surrender value. Also, out of the surrender value, you can take loan also. There is a free looking period of 15 days. Like suppose if someone has misbought or someone has missold this policy to you, then within the first 15 days, if you surrender, no questions asked, no deductions, you will be settled whatever the premium you have paid. Section 80C benefits are also available in this policy. Now let us understand this Aditya Birla Sun Life Guaranteed Milestone Plan with an example, the maturity benefits. What is the maturity benefit in this policy? As an investment, how much return I will get? Let us analyze. We take an example of a policy term of 10 years and a premium paying term of, the policy term of 20 years and a premium paying term of 10 years. That means the policy holder is taking the policy for 20 years, but limiting the premium paying term to 10 years only. You pay a premium for 10 years. After 10 years, you wait. On 20th year, you get a maturity benefit. Right. Now, the premium you have chosen as 50,000 rupees. So you are paying 50,000 rupees for 10 years. That means in the first 10 years, you have paid close to 5 lakhs. And you are waiting for another 5 years. We are waiting for another 10 years. You are paying 50,000 rupees for 10 years. Then you are waiting for another 10 years, no premium paid during this waiting period, but whatever the premium paid lies with the insurance company. On maturity, you are getting 11 lakhs approximately. So 50,000 for 10 years, 5 lakhs paid. Then you wait for 10 years. Then end of 20th year, total 20th year is over, you are getting 11 lakhs 24,000. Does it look like a good return? I'm paying only 5 lakhs, but getting 11 lakhs, right? It may look okay when you look at the value, but when you drill down and find out what is the actual IRR, internal rate of return, this particular policy is giving you, that will reveal you whether this investment is worth doing it or not, right? The internal rate of return works out to just 5.29%. 5.29% is less than your bank deposit rate, definitely less than post office time deposit rate. Is this a return sufficient for long-term investment like 20 years? Is this an inflation beating return? It's a big question mark, right? So whether this policy should be there in your portfolio, there are some disadvantages of this policy. Let us explore that before we further analysis. This policy is not fulfilling the requirement of enough life cover. This policy is giving you less life cover, not adequate life cover. So as an insurance policy, this is not serving the purpose. A cheap term insurance policy can replace the insurance cover which this policy is giving you. And investment, again, the investment return is also just 5.29%. This is not also serving as a investment policy. So this is not serving as a good insurance policy. This is not serving as a good investment option also. So the return is not inflation adjusted. In case if you are planning to surrender this policy, then the surrender charges are huge. That means once you enter, discontinuing this policy, exiting this policy seems to be near to impossible. So what do you have to do? Whether this Aditya Birla Sun Life guaranteed milestone plan is good or bad, that is a final question that needs to be answered. Can I buy or not? To decide that, let us compare this particular policy benefits with few other investment options. First, let me take PPF on term insurance. This policy gives death benefit and also gives a maturity benefit. For death benefit, I am taking term insurance as a scheme. For maturity benefit, the investment portion goes to PPF. So like that, this 50,000 rupees, I am dividing it into two schemes. When I do that, it works out to 6.51% return. It works out to 13.51 lakhs. This particular combination of PPF plus term insurance gives the same life cover, means same death benefit, but gives you much higher maturity benefit, because that policy gives you only 11 lakhs. This policy gives you 13 lakhs. There is an additional 2 lakhs return. And PPF is also a government product, right? Government backed product, 7.1% guaranteed return it gives you. So why should we go and invest in a private product like Aditya Birla Sun Life guaranteed milestone plan? So definitely PPF and term insurance combination seems to be much safer and gives you better return. Because it is a long-term investment, guaranteed milestone is basically a long-term investment for 20 years, as we have seen it in the example. So what is the better alternative for long-term investments? Because it's a long-term investment, it's better to take risk. Instead of investing in safe avenues like PPF or guaranteed milestone plan, it is always advisable to take risk in long-term investment policies. So if you are someone who's comfortable taking risk, comfortable with market ups and downs, I would suggest a combination of mutual fund ELSS plus term insurance. But please remember, this ELSS mutual fund, you have to take risk. Whereas with PPF or guaranteed milestone plan, there's no risk. So if you are comfortable taking a risk, then you can consider this option. ELSS mutual funds historically has given on an average of 12% return annualized. Though there is a temporary short-term volatility, in the long run, like 7+ years, then they have given 12% average return. Again, here we are taking term insurance plus ELSS combination, we are doing it. When we take that combination, the internal rate of return is working out to 10.84% return, 10.84% internal rate of return. The maturity value works out to 25 lakhs, whereas with the maturity value of 11 lakhs only with guaranteed milestone plan, 13 lakhs with PPF, 25 lakhs with ELSS mutual fund. Because you are taking a risk, you are adequately rewarded in the long run in mutual fund ELSS. And this 25 lakhs is definitely an inflation beating return. 25 lakhs is definitely a good long-term return. 10.84% is way above your bank deposits. Definitely will help you beat inflation, right? So if you are a risk-taking investor, ELSS plus term insurance combination can work for you. So Aditya Birla Sun Life Guaranteed Milestone, is it good or bad? It depends upon what kind of investor are you. If you are someone like who want to have someone to push you with lot of commitment, right? Then like Aditya Birla Sun Life Guaranteed Milestone may help. But if you are someone who has got minimum discipline to save, then like term insurance plus PPF combination can help you a lot. Right? Even if you are like a risk averse investor, very conservative investor, term insurance plus PPF combination will help you get much higher return. If you are someone who's comfortable taking a risk, then term insurance plus ELSS combination can help you, right? So Aditya Birla Sun Life Guaranteed Milestone Plan, do you have to buy? Because it is giving you very poor return compared to even post office time deposit. It is not giving you inflation beating return. This is not a good long-term return. That is why it is better to avoid this particular policy. Strongly, you can avoid this particular policy. Yeah, detailed analysis, research analysis of this particular policy we have done, and we are submitting it. We are submitting it for your pursual. You can look at the detailed research analysis in our website. We have given it as a blog post. The link to that blog post is given below this video in the description box. You can click that link now and read the detailed analysis of this particular Aditya Birla Sun Life Guaranteed Milestone Plan. If you have any further questions with reference to this particular scheme or any other investment option, then feel free to book a free appointment with our financial planner. Our certified financial planners are ready to have an initial complimentary consultation with you on investment schemes, financial goals, wealth creation, or any other personal finance subject. Right? To book a free appointment, we have again given you a link below this video in the description box. You can click the link and book your appointment with our certified financial planners. Will you be interested to attend insightful investment webinars? Then we are organizing regular investment webinars. Those webinars are highly insightful and enlightening webinars on the subjects like achieving financial goals and wealth creation. So if you are someone who's looking for wealth creation strategies and long-term investment techniques, then feel free to book your seat by clicking the link below this video in the description box. Give just your name and email ID. Your seat for the next webinar is booked. Hope you like this video. I'll meet you in the next video. See you. Bye-bye.